Hello everyone. So now, I actually had this PlayStation for like 2 weeks, and I actually decided to kind of do this video, but I didn't really like know what I wanted to really do. But I just kind of decided to do like a little impressions video on this. Wow, and somebody already texted me out of nowhere. My phone's going off, but anyway, as I was saying, I actually decided to do this like little impressions video on this classic white PS3 Super Slim that I just got, and I actually only had it for like 2 weeks only, and I barely been playing it and stuff like that, and I actually I'm really enjoying it. And ever since I kind of got rid of my old little PlayStation and stuff like that, and I actually had like the 60 gig old PS3 that was actually backwards compatible and everything like that, so I got rid of that, and I actually wound up trading that game system in, along with some several many other games that I actually traded in just to try to gain enough store credit to actually get this system and everything like that, because the other PlayStation that I actually had was actually kind of dying out on me, and I didn't really know what the problem was. It was just kind of weird and everything like that, and it was just kind of annoying to me, like the screens would flicker and everything like that, and I got so irritated with it. And then sometimes, just like a perfect example for y'all, for you guys, this is just like I would go to play, like, say if I wanted to play like a game like Black Ops 2, and sometimes the system would just like turn off on its own, and just on its own, by its own its own little wheel and stuff like that, and it was just like weird. I just hated that, and it just kind of got on my nerves, like, for real. I just didn't know what to do, and I'm like, since the system actually still worked and everything like that, I was like, maybe I should really get rid of this system and just kind of trade it in, because maybe it's about time to call it quits and just kind of, the system's had enough. And I had the system since like the first time the PS3 actually came out. I think it was around the time like Call of Duty 4 actually came out for the system and stuff like that. And what I did was I was actually trying to it was my very first game I actually got for like the PlayStation 3, and I wanted to get the game, and then I actually didn't have like online play to it. I didn't have like online to get into like the Sony PlayStation Network and stuff like that, because I actually didn't have a internet router or like a modem to actually get internet from like online internet and just play games online and stuff like that. So I just kind of continued to play the campaign of Call of Duty 4, but then eventually I just kind of decided to get a wireless router for it so I can just play online and stuff like that. And then the system was working perfectly fine, but then after a couple years, like years on, back in like early 2012, it just started doing some flickering and everything like that. The screen would flash and everything like that. And then the only game that it would actually, like, my old PlayStation 3 would actually turn off by itself was just like Black Ops 2, and I only would play Black Ops 2 for just like an hour, and then an hour into just playing the game, it would just cut off by itself, and I just didn't like that, and I just kind of got tired of that. So I got irritated with it, and I didn't want nothing to do with the system anymore. So that's why I kind of decided to trade it in while it was still worth a value to it and everything like that, and just kind of trying to get some store credit while it's still worth value and while it still actually worked for the time being. So what I did was just kind of traded in and just kind of trading the other games for it, just to get enough store credit. And I actually got lucky enough to actually get enough credit to actually purchase like the new classic white PS3 Slim. So what I'm actually going to do in this video is just kind of show you guys what it can actually do and stuff like that, and the differences between it. Like, as you can see, it's like it's white, of course, like, and stuff like that, and then this part here is actually kind of gray and everything like that, and then it's actually like the Slim and stuff like that. It has like the ordinary PS3 Slim is actually, when it's plugged in, it's on its standby mode, which is the red light, as you can see. So what I'm actually going to show you guys what else it can do is that this little part right here, it's like it opens up at the top. So I'm going to actually show you guys, like, it slides open, like when you want to open, like you want to play a game, any game that you want to play and stuff like that. Like, as you guys can see, I have PlayStation All-Stars in the game, in the system itself. When you want to take out the game and try to put another game in, you just open it up from the side and stuff like that, and the game comes out. And then when you want to put the game back in, you just easily just put that in, and then when you want to actually get ready to play the game, you just slide it shut, and like that, just simple like that, simple enough. So that's pretty much the little cool thing that I actually liked about it when I actually found out and actually tried to figure out where to play it, because I thought it was actually I was actually I thought it actually had like the, you know, the eject button where you can actually eject the game disc from like the bigger PlayStations, like the fatter versions of it. But it didn't actually have that. So when I looked at like the instruction booklet, it just said it actually slides open, and it's like a slide tray. Like it slides open and then you slide it shut when you want to put your game in. So I'm actually gonna boot it up and show you guys something else that pretty cool that I actually discovered that as one of this like unique capabilities or something like that. But I'm gonna just boot it up right quick and show you guys that when I actually try to turn it on, as you can see, it's actually coming on. The PlayStation's coming on, but I'm gonna wait for this to boot up. So here we go. So what it actually does, like, that's actually pretty unique. I'm gonna actually try to get my controller here and try to show you guys what it can actually do. So I'm gonna actually turn my controller and try to show you guys what it actually can do, because I'm actually gonna show you guys right quick. So let me go to the side here. So see how the game is already inside and stuff like that, but I don't really have to. I could select the game disc, but let me take out the game disc first and show you guys what I'm actually going to show, like one of its little abilities that it actually has, which makes it like different from the other PlayStation 3s, like the original Slim and the other versions of the PS3. So as you can see, I just took the game disc right back out. So now I can put the game disc right back in and watch. I'm gonna actually slide this open, and it's gonna actually start the game by itself, and I won't actually have. And also take note that the controller's right here, and I don't have the controller in my hand, because I actually just have this camera in my hand. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm just gonna shut it. I'm gonna slide this tray shut again, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna boot the game by itself without even having to press a button on the PlayStation controller, which is pretty cool. So watch this. So I slide that shut. So here we go. The disc is loading. And see, look, I didn't even have the controller in my hand. It actually booted the game up without the controller itself. So that was the pretty cool thing. So it actually starts the game by itself. As you can see, that it actually it's pretty cool. And even when you just don't have your controller in the hand, stuff like that, that's pretty unique. But I'm actually just kind of turn this down right quick, because I don't want this interrupting my little video here. But as you can see, that it actually started the game by itself, and you didn't really need the controller to actually click on the game disc and stuff like that. And you can just kind of simply just put the game inside your PS3, your Classic White PS3 Super Slim system, and then you slide the tray shut, and then the game automatically starts. So that's pretty cool. So that's the only little difference that I actually noticed. So the game's on and it just booted up and ready and stuff like that, ready to for you to play. But that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys, just like some of the stuff, the little differences and stuff that I noticed and kind of discovered about this system. But yeah, that's pretty much the unique thing about it. So other than that, that's pretty much it. So I really like this system. I'm really enjoying it and stuff like that. And then I think it's actually going to last a pretty long time, because it's not only like a super slim and stuff like that, and only had the system for like 2 weeks only. So I think the system itself is going to actually last like all the way to, like, I think all I wanted to last until is just like by November. So that's definitely gonna, the system itself is definitely gonna last that long. So a pretty long time, and I'm actually going to hold on to the system and stuff like that. So if I get any kind of concerns with the system, like if it starts to act up and stuff like that, maybe I'll just kind of buy the warranty on it, so that way they'll send me a new one for free, so I won't have to worry about just trying to buy another one and stuff like that. And then they can just Sony can just send me a new one and stuff like that. So I kind of thought about buying a warranty, but I'm just gonna kind of chill and stuff like that, and just sit back and just kind of enjoy the system and just kind of wait it out a little bit, and just in case the system itself starts to act a little weird and kind of funny and stuff like that. So no more flickering issues, no more turning off by itself, the system cutting off by itself and stuff like that. No more issues of that, having to deal with that stuff anymore. So that's pretty much gonna be it. So that's pretty much it for my impressions video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. And if anybody else has this system also, it's definitely an enjoyable system, and I kind of recommend you guys to actually go and get this system, because it also comes with like the full year PlayStation Plus membership thing. So that's also one of the greatest benefits about getting this system. So that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching.